Hello and welcome back to another MLB The Show video. Today we're back on Pack Attack. Now, I'm going to be real with you guys for a little bit. I haven't posted a Pack Attack video in like 2.5, 3 months. But then again, I feel like I'm saying that about most videos that I'm starting to record again recently, because I haven't been too active or consistent on my channel lately, but I'm looking to turn that around. But Pack Attack, I don't know, it's consistently the videos of mine that get the least views, and I just think that's just because people don't know what it is, so they don't really click on it. And I came really close a couple of weeks ago to just kind of ending the series and saying that's that for Pack Attack for this year. But I decided I don't want to end it. This is honestly, to me, like one of my favorite things that I do on this channel. It's one of my favorite ideas, and I just have fun doing it. So I don't want to end it. Why would I end it if I have fun doing it? So I'm looking to bring it back. I'm looking to bring it back a little bit more consistently also, which will probably help maybe the view counts. But most importantly is I think that this series might be the most fun to watch for the people who actually do watch it. So I want to bring this back consistently because I have fun making it. I feel like it's a fun concept, and I just, I want to have fun. I'm not obviously not in it for I have 60 subscribers. I'm not in it for the money. So anyway, into the gameplay here. If you can cast your mind all the way back to like the middle of summer when I posted this the last time, I pulled Babe Ruth, the gold version of Babe Ruth, out of a headliners pack, and now he's joining my team as the right fielder. If we look at the team, I don't think much has changed in terms of players on the team, but the ratings have certainly changed. Over the course of roster updates for like the last 2.5 months, there have been some changes. I'm actually surprised there's not more, but I know Andrew Benintendi was a gold, now he's not. I think Polanco was a silver, and now he's a gold, so we kind of traded off there. Freddie Galvis used to be a bronze, now he's up to a silver. Actually, over on the bench, Danny Santana, I checked the last video when I pulled him, and he was a 65 overall in that video. Now he's a 75 overall, and he's actually a pretty good bat, so we're going to have him coming off the bench. And then over pitching, there's actually not much that changed with the starting rotation, except for these two guys, the two bronzes. Both of them, I think, became relief pitchers since I played last, so I had to replace them. Maybe not Zach Eflin. Maybe he was in there to begin with. I don't remember. But Kelvin Herrera, I think, is the only one that changed. He went down to a bronze. So overall, we kind of just traded off with people upgrading and downgrading. So the team actually doesn't look too different. Now for gameplay, I'm on the lifetime leaderboards here, and don't pay attention to the top guy. I mean, he's always the top guy. But if you look at the bottom where my record actually is for this Pack Attack squad, it's 4-0, but that's just for this account because I think the first episode I did of Pack Attack was on my main account, or at least the first game I played. So I have, like, for this series, 1 win from the series is from my other account, and then the rest are from this account. But obviously, I haven't played too many ranked seasons games on this account, so my rating is still going to be pretty low when we play people. I think every game that I've played for this series so far has pretty much been a blowout. So that's one of the reasons why I want to be more consistent with this, is I want to start moving up on the leaderboards, so that hopefully I'll keep this up for like 10 to 15 more episodes, but hopefully in 10 to 15 more episodes I'll be facing a little bit more competitive of opponents. But anyway, with that being said, we're going to get into the gameplay right here. So we are in the regular season ranking, a rating of 214. So like I said, probably not going to see the best competition, but we have to endure these games in order to get to the better games. I also forgot to mention early, during the introduction of this video, that the Stub Pool count is now up to 7,840 stubs. If you're not familiar with what the Stub Pool is it's every time I open packs at the end of a video, I sell all the players that don't make the team, and those stubs go into the pool, and then eventually we'll use stubs from that stub pool to buy more packs so we can get a chance for more players. And this guy's not readying up. Alright, he finally readied up. We're playing against the Cleveland Fighters. We're going to be playing away in this one. He's got a worse team than me. So, combine that with the low ranking, and this might be another quick game. So Jorge Polanco is going to start off this game for us. I remember now that I never even made uniforms for this team. I don't know how I forgot to make a uniform for this team, but I also don't know why it's just now standing out to me. You'd think in the 4-5 episodes before this one, I would notice to make the uniforms. And he's actually going to... Oh no, he made an error on the throw. And here's Babe Ruth's first at bat, his debut on the team, going up against a lefty. I probably should have swung at that, but he's actually better against lefties on this version of his card. And he's going to get started by ripping that one, not quite in the gap, but it's going to be a single, and it's going to move the runner all the way up to third. So a good first at bat out of Babe Ruth on this team. And now Miguel Andujar hits that one out to left. I don't know who he has in left. That might be Gallo. So, okay. It looked like Gallo. It's a big dude, but I don't remember him having a gold on his team. Either way, I'm able to score on the sacrifice fly. So we take an early 1-0 lead in this game. And now Kyle Schwarber, lefty. That's going to get hit out to center, and he dives, and I think this dude might already be giving up. Really? It's one run, guy. Come on. And now Wilson Ramos hits that one pretty well, and that's going to get down in the gap. And that's probably going to be a double. I'm going to hold up the runner at third. I have a feeling, just by the way that this guy's playing, that this one might not last too much longer. Oh, and that drops in for Benintendi. I wasn't really, I wasn't even talking because I thought that was just a pop-up, but it got down. We got another hit, another run, and that's 3 runs, and I think that's an upgrade. Yeah, it is. Or not an upgrade. A stub, 1,000 stubs. That's what I do on this series. It's not upgrades, it's stubs. I guess I should say, now that I think about it, you never know who's going to be new to the channel or new to the series, but basically what this series is I'll play the games. I started out the very first episode of this. I recommend going back and watching the first episode. I'll maybe in the top right, I'll put the playlist. I'm a YouTuber now. But basically the premise of this series is I started out, I opened, I think it was a 10-pack bundle, and I filled my team only with players I used for that bundle. So that first episode or first game was basically just like a pack and play with a 10-pack bundle. And after that, though, I had a certain amount of, or a certain set of goals, and all those goals can be found down in the description. But basically, if I meet those goals, I reward myself with a certain amount of stubs, and then at the end of each game, I will add up the amount of stubs that I earned for myself in the games, and then I buy packs. I open up those packs at the end of each episode, and then the players that I pull in those packs will join the team, basically, and only the players from the packs can make the team. So if I pull a guy that, let's say I have, you know, Andrew Benintendi in center, and I pull, I don't know, George Springer, then I'll put George Springer in center and move Andrew Benintendi out of the lineup. But it's only players I pull in the pack that I can put on my team. And then, oh, that actually gets by, so he's going to get a hit. Well, now that's his second hit, and he's starting to put it together, so I was just kind of phoning it in, thinking this guy wasn't going to last too much longer, but I guess I got to try out on the mound now. And there's a strikeout. We get Miggy down swinging on the changeup low. And he's actually going to score a run. All right, I don't want to sound full of myself or anything, but I honestly... Wait, what's going on? He's not going to score a run. Dude, I was trying to put you over. Oh, and there's... Okay, the guy didn't score a run. I don't know what happened to him out on the bases. Why did he all of a sudden... Why was he not all of a sudden at home? Second at bat for Babe Ruth here. Let's see what he does in this one. I would love to just hit a tank with Babe. There's no good Babe Ruth card in the game yet. This is actually, well, I guess this technically isn't his best card because he has that 85 from the storyline moments, but that's a pitcher. So this gold is Babe Ruth's best hitter card. And we need something better, man. But I want to hit a tank with Babe Ruth. And it was right down the middle. I probably could have hit a tank with that one, but we'll take another single. Babe Ruth is 2 for 2 so far. And Freddie Galvis gives that one a ride, and it's going to sneak over the fence for a home run here in the top of the third. That was a pretty good shot. That was a hanging curve. That was another hanging curve, and I didn't do anything with that one. That's going to end the inning. But not before we get another run on the board. One more, and I think we get another 1,000 stubs. And that, I think, is Manaya's 5th strikeout. So that should be 1,000 stubs right there. And Jorge Polanco, that one should get down, so he's going to reach first base with 1 out. And Babe Ruth coming up, he's 2 for 2 so far. And there might be the Babe Ruth tank. Is that a homer? Does that count? I don't think that counts as a homer. We got to get in there at third. All right, I think, yeah, that's a double. It looked like it might have been a homer just because it hit weird. It kind of hit in front of that little fence that's up above the blue fence. So that's not a home run, I'm assuming. So Babe Ruth is in there with a double. He's 3 for 3. We drive in the run there on the sacrifice hit. It might be ruled. I'm not exactly sure what that's going to get ruled. So we push this to a 6-0 lead. Schwarber might have just hit one out. No, it doesn't quite get out. We're starting to have some lagging issues. But 6 runs, that's going to be another 1,000 stubs. And we get through another inning with Sean Manaea. He must not have the most stamina because he's already kind of starting to, not tire out, but he's starting to get there. And he's only at about 50 pitches, which is kind of a shame because if this guy doesn't quit, I'd probably have a good chance of getting a complete game shutout, which would be 4,000 stubs. But I don't know if that's going to happen with Manaea. Jorge Polanco gets that one in the gap. That's going to get down. That's probably going to be a double, maybe a triple with his speed. I'm going to stay at second. We got Babe Ruth coming up next. And Babe Ruth's perfect day is going to come to an end. Might have been a good pitch to hit, but I didn't really get around on it. And he's going to keep me to 6 runs. And that's strike 3 on Matt Kemp to end the inning. I think that was Manaea's 10th. So that's going to be another 1,000 stubs for strikeouts. Oh, lost connection with its Slayer Matt. And here I was thinking he was going to finish out the game. And he's out of here with only 2 innings to go. That's kind of a shame, but that's okay. We get the win and the rage quit. I'm calling it any game that ends early. I just call it a rage quit to get the bonus stubs. We move up to 257 rating after that one, after a plus 43. So we're still working on climbing those leaderboards. I'm going to calculate how many stubs we got after that, and I'll see you right after I do that. Alright, so after that game, we finished with 13,000 stubs. That might be the most I've ever gotten in a game. And let's break it down here. It was 1,000 for the win. Also, like I said earlier, all these can be found down in the description. So if you want to follow along as I say this, that's down in the description. But 1,000 for the win, another 1,000 for the rage quit, 2,000 for scoring 6 runs, because it's every 3 runs, another 2,000 for every 5 hits. We had 10. 4,000 for a complete game shutout. I just called it a complete game shutout because the game was over and I shut him out, even though it wasn't a full game. And then 1,000 for holding him to under 6 hits, and another 2,000 for getting 10 strikeouts. Anyway, with that 13K, I decided to buy 2 headliners packs and then 2 regular show packs. I kind of would have liked to have done 1 headliners pack and then more show packs just to have more to open, but it didn't. The pricing didn't quite work out evenly, and I didn't want to waste time figuring out what to do with like the extra 500 stubs. So I just bought 2 headliners and 2 regulars. Our team, honestly, you know, it's solid, so we are looking for the higher caliber cards, so that's what headliners should give us, with a 1 in 3 chance of gold and 1 in 10 in diamond. But anyway, let's just go ahead and open these packs. We'll start with the 2 show packs. Hopefully we can pull something good to use on our team. Bronzes, they just don't really help at this point unless it's like a glitchy reliever. Yeah, none of these guys are glitchy relievers, so nothing helps. No one's getting added to the team from this pack. 1 more of these show packs to go, and silver bronzes again. I mean, this guy might get added because he is an 84 overall lefty reliever, so actually he's for sure getting added because we still are rocking with Tony Cingrani, the 65 overall. So I'm going to go ahead and add Kyle Crick right away, and he actually, I think, becomes like our 3rd best reliever. We also get Ryan Cordell. He was the other bronze. He's not even close to the team at this point. Alright, now on to the exciting part. The headliners packs, as I showed earlier, were guaranteed a silver, 1 in 3 chance of a gold, and a 1 in 10 chance of a diamond. We pulled Babe Ruth in the last episode from a headliners pack, and that seemed to work out in the last game. So let's try to pull some more heat out of these. What are we getting leading up to it? Just bronzes. That's not a good sign. And yeah, it's going to be a silver. Brandon Workman, though. So he is a silver in the bullpen, so he will make the team. I'll just go ahead and add him right now. Probably Matt Bush. I mean, I don't even know if I've used the bullpen yet in this series, so being weak hasn't really affected me in the bullpen so far because I haven't had to use it. But we'll go ahead and try and build that up for when we get into the competitive games. But we have 1 more headliner pack to go. Let's please hope for a diamond. I would love to get the first diamond on the team from this pack. And we have a silver here. So please make it better in the next one. And it's a gold. Alright, I can't be upset with that. I did get my hopes up for it to be a diamond though. But a gold should be an upgrade on the team. We're going to go ahead and open the rest of this. Oh, Michael Franco, no, I was going to say he might make the bench, but no, he doesn't have the hitting that I thought he did. CJ Crone, though, he might make the team. But let's see who this gold player is. And oh man, I really hope it's someone good, obviously. But someone like usable, like someone who is good to use. And it looks like, is that Tati? No, that's Paddock. Oh, for a second, I saw Padre and my mind just went Tatis, but we got Chris Paddock, so we're going to add another gold in the starting rotation. It's fine. I mean, I'd rather a gold at this point that I could use every game, but it's always nice to bolster that starting rotation. I'll just go ahead and add him right now for Jarrell Cotton. And yeah, that looks like that might be all the upgrades. That's going to bring an end to this episode of Pack Attack. I really do hope you guys liked it, or at least you like the idea of this series if you've never seen one of these videos before, because like I said, I have a lot of fun making it. I think this series could be fun going forward as we get some better cards and play some better competition. So make sure if you did like this video and this concept, go ahead and like the video, and if you want to see the rest of these Pack Attack videos as they come out, make sure you hit subscribe and keep up with this series in the playlist. Every time I upload this, it'll go right into that playlist. But that is it for me in this one. and I will see you in the next video.